Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, this is Eunice Shigwa. So today in Kaushago, planning to go to the shamba, and let me tell you guys, this place is super cold. You have to wear all the how do I say it, nguo zote za baridi. You have to wear them. And so this is my outfit for today. That is how I'm going to the shamba. So come along with me and see how arrowroots, ndoma. For those who love ndomas, go and see how they are grown, how we harvest them, and everything. So, guys, go with me and let's see how it goes. And please remember to subscribe, remember to like, comment, and share. Twende shambani. Just few meters from the homestead, they had planted the red cabbage. That is how it looks, and the season is over, so they will be preparing the land for the next crops. And it just takes 3 months. It is so much, has a lot of money and a lot of work, but you can see that is how it is. Just few meters from the red cabbage, we have kales. That is sukuma wiki. That is how they grow it. The land is so small, so the portions have to be divided so that it can accommodate a lot of plants and it can yield, so that it can just be productive. Down there we have the avocados. These are grafted ones. They just take 2 to 3 years before they start producing fruits. You can see how small it is, but the first harvest has already been done, and now it has its second season of producing fruits. You can see the avocados over there. There we go. Those are grafted ones. And just over there we have they grow beans and maize together. Yeah, that is how it is. You can bear with us. The land is small, and so it has to be productive. Now let me tell you guys, if there is a place that is slopey, call it this area. Everywhere we have tea, it is very slopey but very beautiful. The landscape is being made more beautiful by the slopes. You can see how it is so serene and so beautiful. And down over there, we have the river which divides the two ridges and where the arrowroots are grown. So the difference between this ridge and the other ridge, it's the river which cuts along. So guys, you see this area is so clean. That means has no weeds. So that means that this area, these arrowroots like over here, they've been harvested so recently. And that's why the land is so clear. No weeds, no nothing. Just new arrowroots just growing. And they are very small, but they are usually very smart. And actually what they do mulching. They put on the, how do we call them, the leaves over there, and then they will pour on manure, and that is how they do. You can get the difference between the first one and the second one. Now this area has not been harvested recently. Yeah, that is how it is. When the arrowroots are well fed with manure, they grow very well and they can become as tall. That means you can just be inside the plants and nobody can see you. So that means you can hide over there. And one thing that you can tell, the arrowroots are growing well. Like the land is so fertile. You can see how weedy that place is. And this is how the harvesting is done. She will be digging just besides the arrowroot with a panga. That is with a panga, just making the area clean and clearing the weeds. And besides the arrowroot, she will be digging. It's lots of work, but well, it's worth it. You just wait and see how this one becomes. And you can see it is so hard. You can see how it is going. So that is how it is, and that is how arrowroots are harvested. You use a panga to get them from, you dig down it, and so that you can get them. That is how it is done. It's tedious, it's work. It's not just a walk in the park. And now just because there is a lot of water here. Some part down part of the arrowroot has a lot of water, and so they just become rotten, and that is why she's cutting the down part of it so that she can remove the area that has water. That means when it has water, it will not be I mean, if she doesn't cut the lower part that has water, that means that the when you get to cook the arrowroot, it will not cook well. That is why she's cutting the down part. I now think you get it. Then to replant the plant, you dig a wide hole, not so deep. You just dig it well and make sure you remove all the soil that was there previously, so that you can give room to new growth. You can see how she's doing it, and this makes when you dig a wider and a deeper hole, that means that the arrowroot will have room for expansion and for becoming even tall. That is where you can see the difference between the other arrowroots and her arrowroots. It's lots of work, but let me tell you guys, you can see it is worth it. It is never in vain. They say if you want something good, you have to bear the cost. The consequences. Nothing good comes from good. It has to be lots of work. And after digging the hole, she will not put manure like right now. You can choose either to put it now or later. And also those weeds that are growing over there, you can choose also to cut them and put them in that hole, so that when you come with your manure, you just put it up just on it, and well, it will be making the plant to have room for expansion and for growth. It is so tedious, but it is worth your time. You can see how she's leaving it. You can choose to leave it that way or fill the hole with manure. That is how it is done, and that gives you lots of good. Now let me teach you something. The best manure to put on these arrowroots, it's the cow dung. The cow dung works well for it. It gives it room for becoming more big and becoming more productive. And also, if you feed your arrowroots well, it has okay, on the plant that you plant, it also grows another plants. What I mean by seeing a plant grows on another plant is like you see these were twins, they were twinning, and you can see another small one that is growing on top of what was there previously. She planted it as one, but I heard her calling them suckers, like they grow on top of others, and that is how you expand your land. You can plant like 5 plants. When you feed them well, they will give you more others that are growing on top of those ones, and that is how you get to expand, like it just expands themselves. But not all types has this one, like grow suckers. There are others that do not grow these suckers, and well, I would prefer you choose this one, because if you want to grow them in large areas, in large quantity, this one will give you more room, and you do not have to buy other plants, so that you can expand out of your land. You can expand it slowly by slowly, which make it more effective and more well done. That is how just it is. Cutting these ones, soon they will just become manure, and that is how it is. The key factor that is making the arrowroots to grow well in this area is the plenty of water. Out of the motherland, the spring is coming out, sprouting from beneath, and this makes the arrowroots, the water is plenty, which is more needed to grow them. They can't just do well in areas where there is no water, and that is why this area is more effective for the growth. The conditions are favoring the growth, and we're so grateful that it is doing so. Yeah. If you want to venture in growing the arrowroot, just get 5 plants. Get a place that has good water, has a lot of plenty water. Feed them well and see them become to life and expand. We say where there is a will, there is always a way. This is so simple, but let me tell you guys, tedious, lots of work. I hope guys that you have learned one or two things about how we grow, how we go about it, and how everything is done on the growth of arrowroots. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. I'll be ready to answer them. Let's venture into this. Motherland can produce a lot of things if only we're willing to venture into it. Yeah. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like the video, and you can share it. Let's take this to 500 plus subscribers. So thank you guys for watching, and bye. Thank you.